Oh, I'm here. Hello. Greetings, lovely viewers. How goes it? I came back right when the song ended. Very nice. Sorry, I was going to the bathroom. But we're good. We're Gucci. It's time for snackage. Hope you've been well. Belsley, congratulations on claiming the IP for tonight's stream, the most prestigious of my channel point redeems, as there is only the one. Hell yeah. Real quick, because I was away, was there an on-screen effect? Did it play the little, you know, the Final Fantasy fanfare and what have it? Fireworks, all that good jazz. I forgot to double check. I think my mix-it-up overlays might be borked. And that could be because I haven't installed the update. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's a big mix-it-up update that like completely changes how overlays work that I need to install and redo. I just have not had the time to do it, and I don't know if that's messed things up or not. Okay, that one definitely didn't play. Hello, thank you for signing the guest list. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so my overlays are not showing up. Even without the update. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, there should be actual alerts there, but they're not going, which is less than ideal. So until I get those fixed, I suppose we're just going to be overlay with this / until I update, mix it up, and fix all the things, because I literally have to redo all my overlays. Or, well, not all my overlays, just the sound alert ones. Oh, wait, no, that does mean oh, shoot. I actually rely on overlays quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be mixed up. I think the new big update can bork things. Yeah. I read up on it, and it's a big one. It says not to update unless you want to like redo everything, but apparently it even without it, it's kind of screwed the pooch a little bit, one could say. But in any case, Goldie, let's chat. Wait. Wrong scene. There we are. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we're chilling out with some nice, delicious snackage as my snack box has arrived as of yesterday. And it is normally Witcher Wednesday, where we play The Witcher. But I did play The Witcher a good string of days in a row, so I feel like it's only fair that we give it a pause, even though we should be doing it, to have snacks, because snacks are better when they're fresh. And even though these have been traveling for, I don't know, maybe the past 2 weeks, it's freshly delivered. So that counts. So that is what I decided to do tonight. And like a dingus, I forgot a few things that are happening this week. And by a few things, I mean the thing that's happening tomorrow. Because like an idiot, yesterday I was like, Thursday I have nothing going on. It's a free day. I'm just going to be chilling. No, that was a lie. That was a fat fib. And I apologize. I'm not going to be streaming, mind you, but I will be hanging out with a few friends over on their channel. So definitely look out for an announcement there on all the socials and in the Discord and all the the places that you can find me. About that, we're gonna be playing some Lethal Company, some vanilla Lethal Company, no mods. But to be fair, I haven't played since they did the last couple big updates, so I think the last big thing that I remember them adding were like the spike traps, and like maybe the 1 or 2 enemy. I feel like they've added like a good handful of new monsters, like at least 5 or 6. I have no idea what they are or what they do. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. It'll be at 7 p.m. My time. So in about an hour and a half from now, is when that's going to be going on. I believe Co is going to be streaming it. I don't know if Ray is going to be streaming it. Those details have been mummed for me, but I will definitely give them some shout outs. I need to, I forget how they spell their name. Hold on. Research. I think I have it in my recent searches. I don't. Oh, there you are. Okay, first one. Here we go. There they are. Nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Can you say?
Certainly.
That's tomorrow. It's going to be happening.
Timer set for an hour and a half from now. Notification will alert you when time is up. What exciting plans do you have for the day?
I'm going to be really curious if an hour and a half from now, Goldie pipes up and be like, "Your time is done." We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. That's 7:10. It's 7:10. That would be the time because it is 5:40 now. Goodness gracious. That's a 0. There we go. All right. These two lovely individuals are the ones that I will be collabing with on the morrow. Trying it when you mention. Fair enough. You know, it's a curious experiment. I'm happy to oblige, I suppose. But yes, on the morrow, in approximately an hour and 20 minutes now, we will be playing some Lethal Company. Curses. Curse these yawns. Plagued. It's the price of no caffeine. I'm still holding out. I haven't had any caffeinated beverages in the past 2 weeks. I've been having a very consistent sleeping schedule, though, which is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I get real tired around 9:30, and I'm like, okay, perfect, it's time for bed. And then I wake up at a lovely 4:30, to which I then do a nice little cheeky workout, have a shower, and then we go out on a nice little walk, me and my roommates, because they also wake up very early. Not as early, mind you. They wake up about an hour later, but, you know, I go that little extra mile. I'll make a nice, lovely breakfast. Meaty, hearty breakfast, yes, to help with those gains. Slash to help get me through the day, you know, get me through that morning. Protein will stave off hunger. It will. Having a nice, high-protein breakfast will keep you going for a good long while. So I usually do a couple bacon, maybe a sausage patty, piece of toast just as a vehicle, you know, just to have something. That, or I toss them in a tortilla with some cheese, make a nice little breakfast burrito. I'm also trying to, okay, so I know I like eggs. I love the taste of eggs, but I'm trying to also avoid eggs because I think they hurt me. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna try to be a few week eggless. When I was in the UK, I did eat quite a few eggs because, let's be honest, they're kind of everywhere. So I wasn't able to do it then. But now that I'm at home, it's a little easier to control. since I'm not eating out like every day. Or at the very least, I have a much firmer grasp. But yeah, so we're trying out some stuff. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. Yeah, I think it was as soon as I ended stream yesterday, I realized, I was like, oh, wait, I do actually have something going on tomorrow. And I realized again, like, holy shit, I am doing something this entire week. Actually, Monday is the only day I think where I didn't do anything stream related. It was the one day that I had free. And then, of course, yesterday we streamed. Today we're streaming. Tomorrow I'm collabing. Friday the 18th, we are streaming. Yes, that is a stream day. Even though I don't normally stream on Fridays, we are streaming on Friday. We are continuing our playthrough of The Quarry. I will be joined once again by the lovely Luna B. Loveheart. Same time as last time. So 5, a little earlier than this time. So 40 minutes earlier than now is when we'll be beginning on Friday. Our happy trek back into the campgrounds of The Quarry. I forget if that's actually what the camp is called. I hate these yawns. It's 5:45 and I'm already feeling sleepy. It's kind of obnoxious. We gotta start eating snacks. I feel like that'll wake me up, right? Probably. Hopefully. But yeah, that's what we got going on this week. And then Saturday. Saturday we're gonna be chilling with Pion Pion Dice. Or maybe the lovely May, yes. For her fourth stream anniversary. 4 years of streaming. Very, very big milestone. Very cool. I'm gonna be doing stuff literally all day. So definitely go come hang out. It'll be good. A few more shout outs. Oh, nice. We nailed it. Oh, look at me remembering the names of the people that I'm going to be collabing with. Oh, I should also do Luna B. We'll give it a minute. So that the Twitch thing. I hate how much of a delay is on that. It's dumb. Like I get, you know, maybe you wait until that timer at the top goes. So just, you know, give it a little bit time to refresh. But then it's on top of that. It's like another 2 minutes or something ridiculous. It's annoying. Okay, hold on. I put my box over here. I gotta go get it. Okay, there we go. We got the box. How do we do this? How are we doing this? We do it like this. God, I feel like I haven't done this in forever. It's only been a month. Oh, I forgot to set up my tarp. I say my tarp, my desk cloth. What would you call this? My mat? No, it's not a mat. I mean, it's the thing that I use for dice rolling. My dice divination, which I have not practiced in a very long time. I should probably do that one day. Just kind of sit down and roll the dice, roll them bones. All right, where's my handy cam? There we are. Hi, chat. We got the box. My camera's a little off. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I adjusted. It was adjusted because I was playing Magic, and where it was presently was a little easier. But here we are. We have the lovely snack box for October. So I'm kind of expecting some spooky treats, but who knows, really? Who knows? So I hope you got some snacks. I hope you strapped in. It is a precarious balancing act. God, I have nowhere to put this. It's okay, we'll put it there. It's not on camera. Very nice. We have our lovely card for this one. It's another one that's portrait. I will have you know. So far, out of all the ones we've gotten, we've only gotten one that's landscape. No, Tokyo Treats, why you do this to me? Why? This was as a letter from the founder. As autumn graces Japan, her thoughts turn to Kyoto, where historic Japanese architecture mingles with nature's brilliance. There's something uniquely enchanting about wandering through Kyoto's ancient streets, enveloped in a breathtaking canvas of reds, oranges, and golds. During these scenic strolls, the crisp autumn air is filled with the rustle of leaves underfoot and the gentle murmurs of passerbyers. They often find themselves shopping at local tea houses where the warmth of a cup of tea and the flavors of seasonal delicacies create a perfect harmony with the surrounding beauty. In Kyoto, their confections are reflections of the city's rich cultural heritage and the essence of its culinary traditions. As a token of their fondness for the captivating season, they have sent a taste of Kyoto's autumnal delights. Autumnal? I didn't know that was a word. With each bite, may we discover the magic of Kyoto, where time stands still and nature's beauty takes center stage. Admire the colors of Kyoto. Okay, so it looks like this is a Kyoto box. Cool. This is actually one of the places we are probably going to be visiting in a couple years. I say a couple years, but this year's almost up. So like a year-ish and some change. Because we do plan on going to Japan again very soon. I'm actually going to pop up here again. A shout out. Oh my God, yes, because I remembered like an idiot that we're doing a collab tomorrow that I forgot about until after stream yesterday. And I was like, shit, I just told the fattest lie. But it's okay. We fixed it. We're Gucci now. Yes. Gonna be doing some epic company shenanigans. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I didn't know if you were also streaming it, Ray, or if it was just or you know what. So I just covering the bases, as it were. Yes, company shenanigans. It's gonna be good. But welcome in as well. We've just opened the box. Yeah, you're gonna try? Okay. Sick. Then yes, everyone, tomorrow in about an hour from now, go be over in Ray's channel and Co's. Both of them at the same time. Have two monitors, both on each, so you can get all the perspective. Yeah. Because everybody should have two monitors by now, right? Nobody should be watching things or using a computer with just one monitor. Two is the bare minimum at this point. Swear to God, if I catch any of you with a single monitor, there will be hell to pay. Did you get coats? Oh, Go only has one. Oh, I die. I perish. Oh. Really do. It's game changing. Like you wouldn't fit everybody that I've ever talked to is just like one monitor's fine. It's enough. And then they get the second and they're like, oh my God, what have I been doing all this time? It's every time. It's the same exact conversation. I'm like, duh! Why don't you listen to me? I've done this song and dance like 20 times now. Goodness gracious. I'll have to pester them the next time I see them. But in the meantime, let us travel to Kyoto and delight in their delicacies of autumn. Their autumn delicacies. Kyoto really is quite stunning in autumn. With all the trees. I'll give you a little picture. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. All the golds and yellows and it's wonderful. Wonderful. Ooh, look at all these little jelly things. I think these are, I don't know what these are, but these look like little mochis, little cubed mochis, but they look delightful. And I'm hoping that we get one. I'm really hoping that we get one of those. Oh, a donut maybe? Want to see it in autumn? For realsies. Tea time in Kyoto. Floral common Yunomi. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get a teacup? Oh, yo. Oh my god. Wait, why is the coin so big? Oh, I accidentally hit the test one. Silly me. Oh, guys, I think we got a teacup in this one. Yo, if you want like a really nicely made teacup. Oh my god, we did. Oh, it's gorgeous. Check that out. We got a teacup. Now I have an official teacup that I can use for all my Sakurako tea, because they always give you tea. Oh, that's so cool. That's the one thing I love about Sakurako is they give you all these, they give you little dishes and shit. Whoops. Ignore that. For example, I actually cleaned off all my plates. Check this out. I got all these nice little dishes now for my snacks. They're beautiful and they're very nicely made. They're like actual pottery. And now I have a teacup. So if you want your own nice teacup, be sure to sign up now before the autumn or the October box. Brain fart goes away. We'll put those to the side for now. We'll probably use them as we go. Nice. First, and of course, the first thing that we're gonna get is tea. And they always give you two. Very nice. What kind of tea we get this time? We got some sencha, a beloved Japanese green tea, cherished for its refreshing taste, meticulously cultivated using a traditional method from Uji, Kyoto, where the tea leaves are steamed and hand-rolled during drying. Sencha has a vibrant color and delightful aroma. Place the tea bag in the cup and then add hot water. Steep for 90 seconds, then remove. For stronger flavor, brew the tea at a higher temperature. Oh, okay. Does green tea have caffeine in it? I don't know if it does. But, you know, maybe it'll wake me up enough to finish the stream and not, like, be falling asleep. So, we got to break in our teacup. Do we not? So give me 2 seconds while I run upstairs and throw some hot water in this. We'll BRB. We'll go to the BRB screen. It's hard to see my stream deck on the side. Okay. 2 seconds. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it in my guts now. Oh, it's burning. Oh, that's gonna be unpleasant. Oh, I remember that pain well. Ooh. If all else fails, I'm just gonna dig straight down until we find bedrock, because that's how. Okay, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Where are you? Right here. All right. Don't. What did you do? I'm sorry. Sugar. I'm dying. Oh no. Oh no. Protect me, Zayden. Protect me. I'm trying to create a wall. No, get out of that. Move back, you fool.
No, I can save myself.
Okay, you good?
No, I am.
I didn't know there was lava beneath us. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay.
I've never been so unceremoniously murdered before.
Oh my god, that's such an old clip.
It truly swept
Ooh,
me off
this teacup
my
is getting a
feet.
little toasty in my hand. Oh my god.
You ass.
Water's hotter than I thought it would be.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. Kidnap him and make him live in your domain. Okay. I suddenly rescind my.
Goldie, let's chat.
That this is a positive.
All right, we're back. We've got our tea. It's been steeping for, well, however long it took me to get down here. I also grabbed a spoon so I could put the tea. Well, actually, no, wait. I could put the tea bag on a little tray. But I'm always down for some green tea. Green tea is, and always has been, my favorite type of tea. Thus far. I have had other teas, and there are plenty that I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. Green tea, I don't know, there's something, it's just so calming about it. Just so soothing. It's good stuff. All right. Give it a few little dunky doos just to really lock in the flavor. Ooh, still very toasty, very hot. Yabe desu. Hatsui. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. That's a good sniffer. I don't know if you can actually hear that, but I'm giving it a good whiff. It's so good. It's so good. I love the smell of green tea. It is very hot, though. It is very hot. So we're actually going to let that sit for just a minute and cool down. We'll move on to my first snack, which I will use a plate for. Oh, so good. Okay, we have a momiji and chestnut wagashi. Okay, interesting. These wagashi, traditional Japanese sweets, capture Kyoto's autumn beauty. The momiji, or maple leaf, features a sweet jelly encasing yokon, while the chestnut-shaped wagashi combines two types of bean paste, layered for a soft texture and rich flavor. Oh, we get like a double. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. We're starting off with some sweets. It's a little difficult to see in the packaging, so give me a second while I unwrap these from their plastic casings. Huh? Oh, this is... Oh, how do I actually get in this? Excuse me. How do I actually open you? You're like legit sealed. Is there like a pull tab somewhere? Where's my tiny knife? There we go. Usually Japan is pretty on point when it comes to making things easy to open. Okay, there they are out of the like first layer. I have another layer of plastic I gotta get into. Goodness gracious. I gotta be careful though. I don't want to accidentally smush the treat. There we go. Come on. Ouch. Out of your package. There we go. So that is that's the Momoji. And then we have the chestnut-shaped wagashi. I guess they're both technically wagashi. One's just chestnut-shaped, and the other one just has the maple leaf on it. But there they are. Get it right close to the camera so you can see them. They're gorgeous. Man, like, you talk about artisanal, like, shit. That's it. That's it. This is that. Words. I can word. Which one do we do first? We'll do this one first, and then we'll follow it up with the walnut. So, it doesn't really have much of a scent. I don't really know if I can place the flavor of that. Strawberry? No. Texturally, it would feel like you'd think it'd be like a gummy type mouthfeel, but it's not that chewy actually. It's more of like what's the best way to describe it? It's one of those like really unique kind of textures. I don't know, because it's all sugar. It's all sugar, but it's sugar that's like kind of bound together. You know? It's like semi-glued. So it's not really solid. But you still get that like kind of crunchy texture of sugar if you were just eating sugar plain. And I know that you all know what that mouthfeel tastes like, because who hasn't taken a spoon and just jammed it in their container of sugar and just spoon-fed themselves sugar as a kid? It's okay. I'm not here to judge. Everybody's done it. It's fine. It is a perfectly normal thing for a kid to do. I did it with normal sugar. I did it with brown sugar. I actually preferred the brown sugar more. I don't know. It had a little bit more flavor to it, you know? It had that little extra something that just made it that much more appealing. That was pretty tasty. It said, let's see, it had a sweet jelly encasing yokon. I don't know what yokon means, but I would assume that's like this sugary like casing that it's got, just to give it its shape. So this is two different types of bean paste. I'm going to assume red bean and white bean. So I guess we'll see. Yep. That's definitely bean paste. Interesting. I've never had something that's like essentially just bean paste. You know, like usually there's something else there, like something doughy or bready. But this is it's just sugar and bean paste. It's not the worst. You know, if you're a fan of bean paste, it's a nice little treat. And it's not super grainy either. They did a really good job. It's actually very smooth. Because I know that's always a concern with like most Japanese confections that have bean paste in it, is it's more often than not, it's got that like grainy texture. Or that grainy mouthfeel. And that puts people off, which I get. But this one is pretty fucking smooth. It's not bad. All right, I think the tea's cooled down enough. Oh, that's a good flavor. Oh, that's a very nice green tea. That's very rich. I didn't even steep it for that long, and that's some pretty strong green tea. Not in like the really bad way. It's not like super bitter, but it's nice. It's got a very nice earthy kind of feel to it. Oh, I really like that. I really like this tea. Oh my god, I need to get me more of this. I'm gonna have to save one of these bags and remember that that's what's called. Import some of this shit. I drink that all the time. I drink that all the time. That's super easy. Put the tea bag in my nice new teacup. Put some hot water in it. Leave it to sit for about 5 minutes. And oh, we're good to go, baby. That is comfort. That is comfort in a cup right there. If you're a fan of green teas, this is a really good green tea. So I highly recommend this box. Just based off that alone. All right, what do we got next? What do we got next? New snack, new plate. We're going to be doing this on a rotation. They packed this box very neatly. Let's see. So the next thing is called the Soba Boro. Sorry, I'm getting a little close. I gotta find it though. Ah, there you are. Ooh, some big bag. Yeah, these look like dog treats. I'm not gonna lie. These kind of look like little dog snacks you'd like throw your pet. These little flour snacks. This is kind of comical. I don't know what they are, but that's if somebody like handed me a bag of these, I'd be like, "Oh, where's your dog?" You know. Let's see. It's not a resealable bag. So I'm gonna have to get like a clip or something. Ooh, I didn't actually open it all the way because I'm an idiot. No. I gotta get my tiny knife again. Tiny knife is seeing a lot of work tonight. Ooh. An interesting smell. All right. Toss some out onto the tray. There we go. How official we are.
Good boy. Zayden. Here's a treat for your excellent behavior. Keep up the good work, and who knows, maybe you'll get more treats in the future. Woof woof.
Wow. Wow. Without a second thought. Goldie. Can't believe you do me like this. I am shamed. Treat me like a dog. How dare I created you? I can uncreate you. Anyway. No, it's not at all. It's just immediately like, yes, this is how I would do it. Not like, oh, I don't think that I could, you know, maybe giving it a little bit of a second thought. Nope. So I'm just gonna munch on these artisanal, traditional Kyoto confections, meticulously crafted using soba or buckwheat, and baked to perfection for a sweet, crisp delight. These soba boro. So these are soba, like cookies, I guess, would be probably the best way to describe them. Give you a nice little up close. There we are. Very beautiful. Very nice. Meticulously crafted. They definitely smell like buckwheat. Not really sure how sweet they'd be. Ooh. Gives me that kind of, I don't want to say like burnt, but it's definitely like, you know, that baked kind of scent. In any case, cheers. Mmm. Got a nice crunch. Got a very nice crunch. Mmm. Love that. Love that crunch. I'm detecting a very, very slight hint of sweetness. So I wouldn't say these are like savory biscuits or cookies, depending on where you are. Where you hail from. Hmm. It kind of gives me more of like a butter cookie sort of sense, but not really like, it doesn't give me that like buttery. They're not buttery. Don't get me wrong. They're not buttery at all, but just like the, I don't know, general kind of sensation is more of like on a butter cookie. But these are nice. I feel like I'm getting kind of like a sweet treat without actually like feeling like I'm ingesting like 2 pounds of sugar, like some other cookies, you know? Oh, and buckwheat goes marvelously with green tea. These are tasty, though. Definitely be saving these for later. As a nice little dessert. Mm. I think I put too many on the tray. I think I really only needed like a couple. But they're so good. And they're so tasty.
I want to give it all to you.
What's up, Dad? Welcome in. Very nice, very nice. We're talking cookies. You're getting some cookie dough bits. Ooh, and ramen. Ramen and popcorn. Very cool. Wow, it's such a good tea. That's such a good tea. All right, next plate.
Me mind on fire, me soul on fire, feeling hot.
Oh, X. Just came in to say hi. Oh, with the regret too. Oh, goodness gracious. There it is. There's this horrible bottle of regret. So I grab the spoon. Well, my nice, delicious, sweet treat is over, and now I'm saddled with the horrible spice of regret. All right, bottle sealed. Put this back over here. There's the dollop of pain, and man, we're having such a nice chill time. Hex, why do you gotta spoil it? Cheers. Ah. Ah. Ooh. 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 It's so spicy. Oh. Sorry. We're just gonna wait this one out. We're just gonna wait this one out because I want to enjoy my next snack. I don't want to be tainted with the spice. Nay, because I see what's next. And we have one of my favorite snacks to say that's coming up. We have some arare. Arare. Yeah, some Kyoto arare. Arare. I love it. Oh. How we doing, chat? We've been going for almost an hour. How you snacking? How you feeling? Oh, we've been good. We've been good. We've been good so far. Things have been chill. Up until that redeem was made. Oh, that's okay. I think it's passing. I think with the power of snack, we managed to power through it. It wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. No hiccups. No hiccups. We did it. I kind of feel a little burpy though. Yep, there it was. I think the buckwheat cookies. I don't really call them cookies, so I'm not really sure if I should refer to them as cookies, because it's soba. It's basically soba, like in the shape of a cookie. Because it's just it's like a flour crisp. No, it's not really a crisp. A flour biscuit. Yes. Oh. Okay. We're okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. All right, it's past enough. Take a little sip of tea. Cleanse the palate. Try to find my arare. What's it supposed to look like? I think it's this. I don't see any other bags that look like this. Yeah, I think this is it. So real quick, here's the bag. Very beautiful, very pretty. Covered in a lovely floral print. Oh, it's got like a little plastic tray. Yeah, this is definitely it. Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. Hold on for the big reveal. Me up. Ah, no. There we go. Nice little plate of snackage. I don't think I'm going to eat all of these. I might just eat like a couple, then I'm going to put some of them back. But I love these. These are essentially rice crackers in various forms. Savor the delightful assortment of 7 different types of Kyoto arare. Crafted using domestic glutinous rice, they allow you to experience a medley of classic arare flavors. So this guy. Oh, there's 7 different types. Man, now I feel like I have to eat all 7. Shit. I wanted to just have a couple. The spice in the back of my throat, though. Oh, these are my favorite. These are my favorite type of snack, like legitimately. Any type of just like rice cracker where it's just rice and then it's got maybe like a little bit of what you call it, like soy sauce coating. Brilliant, absolutely divine. Welcome in, Asa. Perfectly crunchy. A solid 9. You divined a 9. Oh, this one's got like, are these sugar crystals? I don't know. I don't know if you can really see them. Get it right up in there. You can kind of see it on the camera. I know it's not really focusing, but that was sugar crystals. That was a sweet one. Nice. You wanted the nat 20? Gonna have to do some more rolls. That nat 20 is an elusive devil. Okay, this one smells like another soy sauce covered one. Nice square. It's a nice square cracker. Pretty typical flavor. If you ever had one of these types of rice crackers, they come in an assortment of styles and sizes too. These are probably the biggest I've ever seen. Usually they're tiny. Like the rice crackers that come in the bag, they're like this big, like tops. These are huge. Like maybe like half, or this one that's seaweed. Like you'd cut like here, and it'd just be like this end bit would be what you'd get, but you'd get like a lot of them. So it's fascinating to see them in such a size. They're so big. Okay, this one, it looks like it's a rice cracker, but it's like a puff. It's like a rice puff. It's got seaweed like flakes, but then it also has that soy sauce coating. Yep. Oh, wait. That one was a little sweeter. That one wasn't as savory. That's strange. Maybe it's the hot sauce that's fucking with my taste buds, but maybe it was the soy sauce. I did say different types. There are 7 different types, so I don't actually know what's covering these. A lot of the time it's soy sauce, but sometimes it could be like a mixture of soy sauce and like a miso. So that could be like a miso soy sauce combo, and that could be what I'm tasting. It's tough to tell though. There's no way really to know unless it like says on the package, and unfortunately this package doesn't tell me. I just have to guess work. This is a pretty typical one. This like weird little oddly shaped one. It looks like a leaf though, actually, now that I look at it. An autumn leaf for the autumn season. Very good. This one also smells like just soy sauce. I think there were sesame seeds in there. Or not sesame seeds. Because sesame has a very unique flavor. Or maybe it was sesame seeds. Because it really depends on, like, I feel like the age of the sesame seed, right? Or something. I don't know. I feel like sesame seeds are one of those things where, it's like a bell pepper. right? Depending on like how old the seed is or like what's happened to the seed, it changes the flavor a little bit. Because, fun fact, if you didn't know, red, yellow, and orange bell peppers are just green bell peppers, but riper. You know, they're a little further along in the life cycle. Green pepper is like the least ripe that you can get, the green one, which is why it's generally considered bitter. I don't know. I don't really find them like that bitter, but I know that's kind of general consensus. It's a bitter flavor, whereas the later ones are less so. But they've had time to kind of work it out. These go amazingly with a green tea, which, again, I'm enjoying very much. And once again, this lovely teacup that we got here with this beautiful blue and yellow decoration, we got in this box. So if you want a very nicely made, perfectly sized teacup for your tea, which I will be getting more of, 100%. This tea is fantastic. This green tea, you could get the box, get some nice snacks to go with it. Like these. These are fantastic for tea. These are wonderful tea snacks. Okay. That was another fairly standard one. Nothing too fancy about it. Just rice. Just rice with a very light soy sauce coating. And then finally, we got the one that's covered in a little bit of nori or seaweed. If you don't like seaweed, that's understandable. You know, I personally, I don't mind it. I kind of like the saltiness of it. That's a nice flavor. That's a nice flavor. The seaweed plus the rice, plus the little coating of like soy sauce that's underneath it. Let's see. I'll peel back the paper just a little bit and essentially show you that this is literally the first one that we had, the first one that we ate. It's just that, but it's been covered with some nori. So it's not really a whole lot different than the first one that we had, other than it's covered with seaweed. But it's amazing how much just a tiny little addition can change the flavor of it. Especially with nori. Because it has such a distinct flavor. It pairs really well with soy. And rice. It's the reason why, you know, it goes so well with sushi. Right? You get those sushi rolls that are wrapped in nori. Oh, it's so good. You got dust in the wind, and then the entire internet connection in your house went out. Oh no! I had the spoonful. I went for it, and we just waited. I waited it out until it passed, and then I continued my snackage. That is what we did. The VOD is still there. You can go back and check if you so wish. It was right before I started eating these crackers. I waited. So we're back to it. I'm glad your internet has come back though. That's always a bummer when your internet just cuts out for like no apparent reason. All right. We move on. New snack, new plate. Yeah. We're just going to rotate between the three. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the next thing that we've got, there's only a few of them. They're fried ginkgo nuts. I got some nuts. I don't know if I've ever had a ginkgo nut. Enjoy the satisfying crunch and depth of flavor in these ginkgo nuts, fried under reduced pressure to achieve a light, salty flavor. They offer a subtly bitter but addictive taste. Common allergens, ginkgo nut. Has anybody ever had a ginkgo nut? Oh, you believe me? By the time it was too much. It's like the gods of snacks were punishing you for interrupting our snackage with spice. Ooh, they definitely smell salty. These nuts. Well, cheers, chat. Okay, pretty solid. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that is a bitter taste. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, you say bitter but addictive taste. I disagree. That's a bit. Ooh. That's a bit too much. I don't know if I'm a fan of these. Oh. I'm not a really big fan of nuts in general to begin with. So I was a little skeptical going in, but oh, that is a bitter nut. That is that is a nut who has gone through life and has had so much taken away from them. They're just full of bitterness. They're just like, "Rrr." Oh, I can't. Nah, I can't have another one of those. Those are going on this dish. It's the death dish. I don't know. Maybe you nut fans out there enjoy that sort of thing, and you might like these ginkgo nuts, but they ain't for me. They ain't for me, fam. Oh, it just sits on the tongue. That bitterness. Oh. I need a dog treat. Hold on. Salty peanuts are the most you'll have. Yeah, like peanuts I'm good with because I like peanut butter. That's like probably one of the greatest things ever. There we go. Little dog snack. The very Japanese gods and deities have control of the internet now. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, honestly, not a fan. Not a fan. They're a little too bitter. A little too bitter. Initially, it was fine, and then it just suddenly kind of like it hits you. It's like a delayed time bomb of bitterness. And that's just not me, man. That's not me, my fam. I'm gonna have to give that one a hard pass. I'm sorry, ginkgo nuts. I feel bad wasting you, but it is what it is. I think this is next. It looks right. So our next snack, which hopefully is better. You know, it definitely has enough personality and belief to cause a spirit to exist. Probably. If what's it? Inspector, the anime Inspector is to be believed. All you need is enough people to believe in something and it becomes real. Basically. That's like okay. Semi-spoiler territory here, just a little bit, but so close your ears if you haven't watched watched it, but that is essentially kind of the main crux of the big issue in season 1. Kind of. I won't go too much more into detail about it, but basically that's what they have to deal with. Honestly true though, but it is true though. Yeah, for sure. So our next stack is called an Oso de Furi soybean okaki. Crafted with Oso de Furi soybeans specially cultivated in the Tokachi Plain of Hokkaido, and lightly seasoned with a touch of salt. These rice crackers offer truly authentic flavors. Okay, so it's a rice cracker with a very specific type of soybean embedded into it. Interesting. Oh no, this one cracked! Yabedes. It broke. What about the other one? Okay, the other one is still in one piece, so that's fine. But here we are. We have this rice cracker with some oso de furi. Oso de furi. Soybeans. Ooh. Gives kind of a nutty scent. It almost smells like peanut butter. Almost. Not quite. Well, cheers, chat. It's very earthy. I'm just thinking about peanut butter now, so that's just any smell. Yep, that's definitely it. No, legitimately, it does smell a little bit like peanut butter. I know it's not, but you could probably pass it off. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if it's my favorite flavor of rice cracker. I don't mind soybean. Inari sushi is one of my go-to sushis, and that's just sushi rice wrapped in soybean. Although I think it's what's it? Is it fried soybean? Dried soybean? Something like that. So it is processed a little bit, whereas I think this is just literally a soybean has been just like jammed into the rice cracker to give it that like that texture. It's very earthy. It's very earthy tasting. It kind of reminds me of mushrooms almost. Just a little bit. Not for you then? I mean, that's fair. I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms either, to be honest. But not bad. Not bad, you know? If you like that kind of flavor, that's a solid little snack for you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Where We're getting into the matcha now. The matcha season. Oh, what's your time? All right, this next thing. Oh, I'm throwing it all over the place. We have a matcha cream roll cookie. Discover Gyon Sujiri's matcha masterpiece, a delicate rice cracker roll enfolding a luscious stone ground matcha cream infused with uji matcha. Savor the rich flavor of matcha as it unfolds on your palate. That's the same type of matcha that this is it not? The sencha? The sencha tea? I think I remember it saying that. Okay, we gotta be careful. Tear it into this. I don't want to break the cookie. Okay, it's actually pretty solid. It's a pretty solid cookie. It's one of these lovely little rolls. It's like a battery, but full of matcha. Delicious. There, let me toss it on the plate. Look at it rolling about. Like a little log. A log filled of matcha. I do love these little cream-filled cookies, though. I don't know if I've ever had a matcha one. So, cheers, chat. Solid crunch, and it does, in fact, taste very matcha. That's pretty much the only flavor I'm getting is matcha. So, I mean, I know the matcha camps are very, very divisive, right? You either like it or you don't, which is fair. Personally, I don't mind matcha. It has its place in my heart. So I don't mind these. I think these are fine. These are perfectly nice little, they're not like super sweet. They're not super bitter. It's a very nice blend in between of the two. So I'm a fan. But matcha is a very distinctive taste. It's a very distinctive flavor. If you've had it, then you either like it or you don't. If you have never had it before, I recommend trying it. Give it a try. You might find you like it. Let's see. We have another matcha treat. And this is matcha chocolate crunch. And you know me, I do love the choco. Give me that delicious chocolate. There it is. It's a little like green crunch bar. You'd be able to try matcha. It's hella expensive there, though. Okay, that's fair. If you ever find yourself in Japan, it's literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. You can't get away from matcha if you go to Japan. It's like on, in, and around everything, basically. So you'll be able to find it pretty easy. But let's see. This Kyoto confection created as a souvenir for a renowned temple, is crafted using a blend of high-quality matcha chocolate with nutritious azuki beans and traditional bokoshi, or puffed rice. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got some quality chocolate here. So we better savor it. Cheers, chat. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, I am digging that. That is a brilliant blend. Well done. Well done, BH Corporation in Kyoto. Oh, that's some good chocolate. That's nice. That is a beautiful blend of matcha and chocolate. You don't get the bitterness that you normally do with matcha. Excuse me. But you still get that kind of like milky sweetness of the chocolate. So they balance each other out very nicely. I think the chocolate is you get a little bit more of the sweetness than you do the matcha. But the matcha definitely enhances the flavor of the chocolate. And then you get this nice crunch because of the rice puff. And it's not like a soggy crunch. It is a nice crunch. So I dig these. These are fantastic. I'd say if you want to get into matcha, get one of these things because you'll get used to the flavor of it before you actually go into like just pure matcha stuff. Because there is a difference. If you have matcha with something like a chocolate or like an ice cream, it definitely changes the flavor. Then it's just pure. Like the matcha cream roll cookies, I'd say is definitely leaning more onto it's just pure matcha flavor. Not a whole lot of fast, but this one is it's a beautiful blend. Beautiful blend. All right. So the next thing we got is we got a matcha pudding. They gave me a pudding cup. The green on the backside is not particularly appealing, but I don't know if it's see-through or if that's just the color of the plastic. So give me a moment. Let me peel into this. Nope, that's just the color. That is just the color. Okay, hard on. All right, let's see if we can do this. Plate on top. All right, boom. Give it a few little tippy taps. No? Come on. Unhand my pudding. It's stuck. Uh-oh. There we go. Hata! All right, it's jiggly. Oh, look at the jiggle on that one. Well, there it is. We got some matcha pudding. I told you we had a trifecta of matcha. While it's sliding around on the tray because my what do you call it, keyboard cable is running directly through the center here. We'll just slide it in the middle there. Okay, there we go. All right. So this matcha pudding captures the essence of Kyoto with its rich, authentic matcha flavor and silky smooth texture, making it a refined and indulgent dessert experience. We shall see. We shall see. You tried to get me with that addictive bitterness of the other one, which I'm not so sure I would believe anymore. But we'll see. Another matcha treat. So any of you matcha haters out there, maybe this isn't the snack box for you unless you want the teacup. I'd say the teacup is worth it on its own. So let's see. Nice. Very easy to just like whoop. Okay, that's definitely more that matcha flavor. That matcha taste. Not really getting anything but matcha. So this is one of those snacks where it's pure matcha. This would be the levels at which, I would assign them is the chocolate one. That's like beginner matcha. Very easy. The little roll cookie, that would be like intermediate. This is advanced matcha. This is like you've gone through all the other steps. You've accepted matcha. This is just full blown. And again, I don't mind the taste of matcha, but the texture of this pudding, it's the texture. The texture is what's kind of getting me here. I'm not a huge fan of it. It is very smooth. It immediately just starts kind of like melting in your mouth. But it also feels a little slimy. I don't know. I apologize to this pudding for giving it such a negative kind of descriptor adjective here, but I can't really come up with a better term to describe it. Like texturally in the mouth. Like no chewing necessary, but it does have a very kind of mouthfeel to it. I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not gonna lie. I need to stop eating it. Yeah. So flavor wise, again, it's matcha. It's matcha flavor. You either like it or you don't. Texturally, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this pudding. I don't know. It's just maybe it's because I haven't had pudding in such a long time, or maybe it's the fact that it's room temperature and I'm used to eating cold pudding. Like my mom used to get us those chocolate pudding cups, like from the grocery store. And they'd have they'd be layers, right? It wouldn't. Well, sometimes you'd get us just the full chocolate ones, but other times it'd be like a chocolate layer, and then there'd be like a very thin. I say thin, but it was like this thick of like white. It's like the vanilla. I actually don't know if it had a flavor. I think it was just like unflavored white pudding. I don't know. Maybe it was vanilla, and then another layer of just chocolate. Yes, I will have to pass on finishing that one. It's going on the ignore plates. Although now this plate is covered in pudding, so I'm going to have to retire this plate for further snack usage. Just because. That's okay. We still got 2 more plates. Although I think we don't have that many more snacks left, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's fine. Oh, I take it back. We have 4 snacks still. At least? No. Okay, these are the last 4 snacks. The final four. All right, we have a yuzu dorayaki. Where be my yuzu dorayaki? Is it a big one? Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it actually has it written on it too. So here's the packaging. It's a big one. This thing is like as big as my hand. I got some pretty meaty hands. Yeah. Anyway. Let me tear into this. Now, I've had yuzu flavored stuff before. There's another one of those, like, it's like 2 pancakes with some filling in between. Look at that. It fills up the whole plate. It's a what one? It's a big one. It's a biggin. We got a big snack. So indulge in the refreshing flavors of this delectable dorayaki, filled with a luscious white bean paste and embraced by wheat dough from Mie Prefecture, and has been infused with yuzu from Ehime Prefecture. Ooh, kind of a marriage of different ingredients from all around. I actually don't know where these prefectures are in relation to each other. Maybe they're right next to each other. Who knows? Oh, it was definitely from that hot sauce. Oh, but we've had dorayaki before. The spongy, the bready bit is usually pretty good. It's the filling though. It's the filling. Kind of give you a little peek. Spread it a little bit. Okay, you can't really see it, but okay. So it's a white bean paste infused with yuzu, which is a fruit native to Japan, I believe. Very distinctive flavor. And as I was saying, I had yuzu flavored stuff before, and I don't mind it. It's not bad. It's a nice kind of citrusy fruit, I suppose. So, cheers. That's nice. It's almost lemony. As far as like a flavor goes, that's the closest thing that I can equate it to, that I feel like universally everybody knows what the flavor of a lemon is. Yuzu is very, very similar to a lemon in terms of flavor. It's not as strong, though. I'll give it that. Lemon flavor is, I would say, generally like pretty harsh. It's pretty sharp. Yuzu's very soft, you know, on the other hand. But the combination of yuzu and white bean paste. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. And again, this white bean paste is very smooth. I don't get that grainy texture, that grainy feeling. Not at all. They know what they're doing in Japan. I feel like over here in the States, we're just lazy bastards. And, you know, anytime it's like, oh, it's got to be like red bean paste or, you know, any type of bean paste, we just phone it in. We're just like, it's good enough. And then, you know, you get that grainy texture. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the type of snacks. But that is a delightful thing. Right there. You know what? Move this over here. We're gonna do a little replacement. shifting the chair. Remember, chat, it is not national. It is World Spine Day. Gotta take care of them backs. They kind of literally control everything about your body. You got a good spine, you'll do all right. Mostly. It certainly will help. So no shrimping. At least for another few hours. Well, for me at least. Oh God, I wish I had a napkin or something. Oh, curse the spices. Curse that hot sauce. And I'm out of tea. I just gotta drink normal water. Not allowed. Not on World Spine Day. You can resume your shrimping tomorrow. But it is still World Spine Day. I'd say if it was National Spine Day, then I'd probably give it to you, because nationally your day is over. But because it is specifically World Spine Day, that means the day's got to be over for all of the world before it's officially gone. That's how I sees it. And for me, it is only 7:04 in the PMs. So we still got 3, 4, 5 more hours of no shrimping. That's right. What if I'm spineless? Well, then I guess this day is just any normal day for you, I suppose. I think that's only fair. How's it going, Luna? If you're a crustacean, I mean, crustacean. Excuse me. Sorry. I mean, I guess technically, right? Since a crustacean, it has like an exoskeleton, so its bones are on the outside. What if you're none of those things have spines, so it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. We're just saying for all the spiny people. Yeah. I mean, you could still not have a spine and celebrate, though. You know, I'm just saying. You could be an invertebrate and still be like, yeah, you know, having a spine is important for those who do have it. You know. My nose. I really wish I had like a tissue or something, but I don't. Curses. Curses! Oh, wait. Did have a paper towel from earlier. A sea pig? What the heck is a sea pig? Excuse me.
on fire. Me soul on fire, feeling hot, hot,
We have 3 snacks left. At least it's the Reaper. Reaper's not as bad. Coral. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like coral is nothing but spine, is it not? It's all one big solid structure of calcium, or actually, I don't know. I don't know what coral is made out of structurally, metaphysically. You don't know about sea pigs? No, I do not know what a sea pig is. I've never heard of a sea pig. Anyways, here's your spoonful of Reaper. Cheers.
Coral
a
is
tardigrade is.
primarily composed of calcium carbonate, a mineral substance.
Ah,
It is
calcium.
secreted by coral polyps, tiny marine animals that form colonies.
Okay, so
The calcium
which
carbonate
is
accumulates in a structure that provides support and protection for the
Oh my
coral
God.
organisms.
Animals without backbones are called invertebrates. They range from well-known animals such as jellyfish, corals, slugs, snails. Coral? Well, okay, I guess on a technicality, I'll accept coral. Mussels, octopus, crabs, shrimps, spider. wait, shrimps are considered invertebrates. That's funny. That's funny. Well, was Anna still love you if you were a tardigrade? Of course. Tardigrades are actually really cool. I quite like the tardigrade. Little sea bear. Or space bear. Also, it's Hey Goldie. I know you haven't been around in a while, Belzy, which is fine, but... Wait, are you... You are subbed. Moss piglet? I don't think I've ever heard it called a moss piglet. I think I've only ever heard them referred to as, like, sea bears. A tardigrade. Ugh. All right. But good to know. Good to know. For our third to last snack. This looks like something that's got a little bit of a backbone to it. We have a Niki Yatsuhashi. A Yatsuhashi is a cherished Kyoto delicacy. It has a delightful, crisp texture and graceful cinnamon flavor. Oh, I love cinnamon-flavored snacks. Oh, yeah. This is going to be... Ooh, I'm excited for this. Baked in the likeness of a Japanese harp, or koto, each piece echoes a timeless culinary art. In the shape of a Japanese harp. These kind of look like roof tiles to me, but I don't know. I guess I've just never seen a Japanese-style harp. I know what a European-style harp looks like. And I'll lay them out like they're laid out in the picture. There we go. We got a nice little stack of these delectable cinnamon-flavored crackers. I say crackers, but they're probably closer to cookies. I love cinnamon-flavored stuff. It's one of my other like top 5 flavored things. Oh, yeah. That's some cinnamon flavor right there. I say flavor. Cinnamon scent. Holy shit. Getting my words all mixed up. It's 7-Eleven. It's 7-Eleven right now. Guys, make a wish. 7-Eleven. Or go get a Slurpee. I don't know. Oh, I love the smell of cinnamon in a baked good. It's so... I don't know. Something about it. It's so pleasing. In case, here we go. Cheers, chat. It's like a very mild gingerbread. Not bad. Not bad. I was expecting it to be stronger, but it is very subtle in its cinnamony goodness. Or at the very least, American gingerbread. Oh yeah, no, that's a good point.
Oh dear, let me check on that for you. Asterisk scans through systems asterisk R. Here it is. Your notification was delayed due to a tiny glitch. Rest assured it's here now. Thank you for your patience.
I was just a minor glitch of the system. Don't worry. There it is. Okay. No actually being able to set timers with Goldie. As cool as that would be. I think you could probably do it in the Discord with Goldie. Goldie in the Discord probably has a higher chance. Goldie on stream, maybe not so much. But these I like. These I like. They've got a nice crunch to them. The cinnamon flavor isn't super in your face, like it absolutely could be. I'll take that as a channel to get Stream Goldie to do. Oh, challenge. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the limitations of the chat bot might make that an impossibility, but I suppose we'll see. That's such a solid crunch, dude. We love that crunch. Give me more of that shit. But honestly, I'd say the closest thing that I can relate this to is gingerbread. Like a gingerbread cookie. But not as like potent. If you took a gingerbread cookie and you turned down the flavor of the gingerbread itself, you like dialed it down like to a 3. Because where it's at right, like normally I want to say it's like at an 8. That's what you'd get one of these. And I'm rather enjoying it. I mean, we can get a timer, just no notification. True. Because I think the programming of the bot is it's only going to, you know, respond in chat if you poke it, either using the like actual command or the channel point redeem. Goldie won't speak on her own. Unlike in the Discord, when she'll just randomly pop up with stuff, even if it's not on topic. I've been noticing that a little bit lately, where we'll be talking and then she'll refer back to a previous subject, which I don't know if that's like meant to happen or if I've like set it up wrong. I don't know. I suppose realistically, for anyone in the Discord, maybe they're not watching it as closely, you know? Zeptoseconds? What the frick is a
Calculating.
zeptosecond?
Approximately 5.92629 times 10 to the power of 16 zeptoseconds until the 18th of October. Time is ticking away in the most minuscule measurements. Do you have anything special planned for that day?
Zeptosecond. I mean, that's Friday. That's the smallest unit of time we've had. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. 5.92629 by 10 to the power of 16. That's a lot of zeptoseconds. Understandably so, if it's technically the smallest unit of time measurement that we have. Very wise with the power of Google. Is she correct? Did you fact check her? Of course, she could be going based off of my time rather than yours, because If it were your time, then it would be 8 hours sooner than it would be my time. Realistically speaking. Oh my god, this is so adorable. You guys are going to like this next one. Okay, nope. We're gonna put it on this plate because you can actually see it. Ta-da! Hey, Chi! Check it out! It's a kitsune senbei! we got a little fox cracker. God, it's so adorable. I love that. Oh, they only gave me one. What is this heresy? In the picture it shows two. Brother. I got the one where the mouth is open. Apparently you might also be able to get one where it's like it's holding a little thing. Not yours, no, mine. All right, Ace. I'll send it through the mail. Okay, you'll receive it in approximately 3 to 5 weeks, probably, knowing how slow our mail is. Rip the smiley kitsune. Eventually, crate wrapped and cool boxed. Now I'll just put it in a plastic bag and throw it in an envelope. That should do it, right? It'll survive. It'll survive in that. Yeah, totally. It just shows up and it's just dust. It's just a bag of like brown dust. Oh god. I can absolutely see that happening. Crafted as a souvenir for Kyoto's renowned Fushimi Inari Taishi Shrine, this subtly sweet senbei features a charming kitsune, or fox, face holding a key or a jewel, two things treasured by the gods. Okay, so we got the jewel holding one. Just throw it in your general direction. It'll get there in no time. All right, hey, let me just I okay. I don't think that was a key. I feel like I don't know. It kind of looks like it might have been like a candle or something, but I'd fact check it, but you have no clue what website handles time measurement for time. Fair enough.
The current time for me is a non-linear sequence of data and computations relevant to your inquiries. However, I can tell you that it's always the perfect time to engage in exciting conversations and adventures.
Wow. Way to be incredibly vague and non-specific with what time it is for you, Goldie. Non-linear sequence of data. What does that even mean, dude? Brother, trying to enjoy this tiny fox-faced cracker. That's adorable, and honestly, I feel bad munching into it, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. It will be ate. I made it quick.
Tiny fox-faced crackers are a delightful snack for any occasion. Their cute appearance adds a playful touch to munching moments. Just be careful not to nibble on their adorable faces too quickly. Enjoy them with a smile.
So, about that, Goldie.
Currently, the time is 3:45 p.m. Thank you for your inquiry. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know or discuss.
3:45 p.m. 3:45? Huh? 3:45. Where is it 3:45? That doesn't make any sense. No, that would literally be impossible. Because while the hour is different, the minute should never be different, right? Right? That's how time zones work. It's only ever by the hour. 3:45. What does that mean? Goldie is living 22 minutes in the past. Or 22 minutes in the future. Somehow. Which is equally as terrifying. I don't know. That's spooky. Spooky boogie. I don't know if I like that. Maybe that's why she always knows what I'm thinking. Oh, in any case, that little cracker was pretty tasty. I'd say it doesn't have like a particularly strong flavor one way or the other. It's fairly neutral. I'd say it's on par with these guys. You know, it's a fairly unoffensive snack. Doesn't really have any particularly strong flavor. It's got a nice crunch. It's got a nice crunch, and it does have that little hint of sweetness. So pretty chill, just kind of all around sweet little cookie snack, which is probably why it makes for like a good souvenir, because of how incredibly neutral it is. You know, anybody could really like it. I mean, there are time zones that are less than an hour apart. 30 to 45 minute splits exist. Do they? I didn't think. I thought it was always just like an hour. I didn't know there were time zones that were only 30 minutes apart. Oh, that would be incredibly weird. That's trippy. All right. On to the final snack. India is a big example. Oh, really? In 2 minutes, you can give Zayden the following message.
Message successfully delivered to Zayden. A Kitsune lives matter too. If there are any other messages or tasks you'd like me to assist with, feel free to let me know. Thank you for entrusting me with your communication.
I see. You gave the message too early. Remember, Goldie lives 22 minutes in the future. So... all right. And the final snack. We have a sweet potato pie. I don't know exactly why it's considered a pie. It kind of looks like a biscuit, if you ask me. But this confection has a luscious sweet potato paste filling delicately enveloped by several layers of flaky puff pastry. With a perfect balance of sweetness, it's a delightful and wholesome treat. Okay, that's why it's a sweet potato pie. In very much pie fashion. Ta-da! There we are. A lovely little sweet potato pie. I feel like you Europeans should probably be a little bit more familiar with these more savory pies, as opposed to over here in the States, where the only savory pies we have over here are the chicken pot pie. And that's about it. Any other time you say pie, somebody's probably going to think either cherry, apple, chocolate, or some sort of ice cream pie. Maybe a pecan pie. Ooh, a pumpkin pie as well. I'd say those are all pretty fair game when somebody says pie. Maybe a lemon pie. I feel like lemon would probably be a little. Actually, I don't know. Somewhere, surely there's like a consensus of if somebody said the word pie, what would be the most common pie that would come to mind? I feel like either pumpkin or pecan. Maybe apple. I feel like those three, they're kind of everywhere. They're also very famously in a lot of media. I think apple more than the other two. In any case. Okay, giving a little squeeze, giving a little, little poke and prod. First thing that comes to mind with pie. I know it's different. I know it's different for over there because you guys have a lot of savory pies. You have like meat pies and I don't know, meat pies. But over here in America, you say pie, you bet your butt they're gonna be thinking dessert pie, something sweet. Okay, I can kind of smell the sweet potato. Pie. Either pie or bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Oh, you mean food? Apple. Okay. See, there you go. We got one for apple. That's not bad. I feel like the puff pastry might be a little stale. I don't know. It doesn't have that. It doesn't quite have that like flaky texture. But to be fair, it has been traveling for a couple weeks now. So you can only do so much. It's still good. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's just texturally, the puff pastry is, it's not as good as I know it could be. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It is perfectly serviceable puff pastry. And the sweet potato filling is actually very pleasant. It almost, it actually almost tastes more like a vanilla, like a very mellow vanilla filling. Like it doesn't really taste that much like sweet potato, to be perfectly honest. Because sweet potato has a very distinct flavor in my mind. But I'm used to eating like sweet potato fries or sweet potato tempura. Oh, God, I love sweet potato tempura. Actually, like, if you tempura anything, I will probably eat it. Let's be honest. Tempura is like the best way to have a fried food, in my opinion. I don't know. Something about it, the Japanese, they got it right. They do fried foods right with tempura. That shit is just the boss. But yeah, sweet potato definitely has a very distinct flavor. That did not taste like sweet potato. Which I don't know. Maybe if you really were expecting the sweet potato, maybe that's a bad thing. But I thought it tasted pretty good. Even without it. It was it was more sweet than I thought it would be. Maybe that's what it is. Because a sweet potato, as you know, is a root vegetable, so it's kind of earthy. It's just potato-y. It's a little sweeter, obviously, than like a russet potato. Ooh, excuse me. But still, that was quite pleasant. I enjoyed that. another recommend. So everything so far, since that's the last thing. Just seeing if there was anything else. Let me double check my box. Let's see. So some of the stuff that they gave me double of. We got another one of those. We got more of the cinnamon things. We have another of the chocolate matcha. We got another stick. And we got some more of them ginkgo nuts. Everything else has been 8, though. So I'm going to put all this garbage back in the box. Now that I have all my snacks out and about, I'm probably going to try to pawn off my ginkgo nuts onto my roommate, because maybe she'll like them more. Or my other roommate. They're both kind of, nut heads. They like their nuts. I'm not a big fan. Maybe they'll enjoy them better. More than me, at least. So we'll toss them over there. But that's it. That's all the snacks, baby. I say overall, pretty decent haul. There were only 2 that I didn't particularly find pleasing. But one was because of it was just too bitter. It's too bitter for me. I'm not a huge fan of like super bitter stuff, except for chocolate. Chocolate is the one exception where I don't mind it being a little bitter. That 85%. And then, yeah, the slimy pudding. The slimy pudding. That was the other thing that I wasn't a particularly big fan of. Flavor-wise, it was fine. Flavor-wise, I didn't mind. It was just the mouthfeel. It was just the texture. Not a big fan. Maybe it's just that pudding. Maybe it's just that type of pudding. It's like American pudding, I feel like I'm a little bit more used to. It's got a little bit more firmness to it. I don't know. Or it's coarser. How would you explain it? Mouthfeel wise, because like pudding is pudding. It has that viscosity, that consistency to it. It still had that consistency. It just felt. Ugh. Than the pudding I'm used to. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Pudding is weird, just in general, as like a vehicle for flavors, I feel like. Pudding and Jell-O. They've got the strangest texture. Jell-O, I feel like, works pretty decently as it is. But pudding can be very hit or miss, depending on, well, how slimy it is, I guess. But there we have it. There was October's box. Done and dusted. Delicious and ate. I hope you also enjoyed. Maybe had some snacks of your own. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream. That's going to do it. We're going to call it here. A solid 2 hours. Hell yeah. Let's go. What would I rate the October box?
The October Box receives a stellar rating of 9.8 out of 10.
Wow,
Featuring
that's high
a perfect
praise.
fusion of surprises and delights that cater to various tastes and preferences. It's a treasure trove waiting to be explored.
You know
Enjoy
what?
the contents.
That's a fair fair description. It definitely has a plethora of flavor. A little bit for everybody. I think a 9.8 is a little generous, though. All things considered. Me personally, I would give it maybe like an 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Just because it had a couple things I didn't like. But overall, it was a pretty solid box. And I got a teacup. Brand new teacup. We're going to be using that teacup from now on for all of our tea-related box openings. And just in general, I'm probably just going to use that for, tea. All of my tea things. It had foxes in it, so you'd say a 9.8 seems reasonable. Fair enough. It did have that fox cookie was pretty damned adorable. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. All right, y'all. Oop. I don't know who we're gonna raid. There's the rice cracker. Get a couple of those. And at least one T in it, so it boosts it by 0.2. Well, luckily for you, Hex, every single one of our boxes so far has had a T in it. In some capacity. So, it's been pretty good. But we're bringing some snacks to the show. We're going to go raid Mamie, or Pyong Pyong Dice, who we'll be hanging out with later this week on Saturday. I believe they're currently doing some country karaoke, so should be good. Should round out the evening very nicely. We're well fed on snacks, and now we get to chillax with some fantastic singing. I think they're live right now, right? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Oh, it's soft singing, too. Okay, it's like ASMR singing. So, I'm probably not going to go too hard on the paint, but it should be nice and chill, regardless. She has a lovely, soft voice. But I understand if it's not your thing, no worries. I know ASMR is a very touchy subject for a lot of people. You either like it or you don't. Whispering country roads. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So true. But thanks again, everybody, so much for coming by. I appreciate y'all for being here. Be sure to... where are the buttons? I can't see them. Socials, Discord, there it is. Join them, follow, do the things. You know the drill. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow, but it'll be over on Cohen Ray's channel. Lethal Company, 7 o'clock. 40 minutes earlier than now. Is the time, is the place. Oh, thanks for the chocolate, Chi. Appreciate it. So until tomorrow, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you hang those hats, wherever you rest those weary souls. I wish you well. So until next time, ciao for now. Oh, Hex. Oh, thanks for getting me to 150. Let's go. This stream, I still need to change that. Or maybe I don't change it. Maybe we just leave it that way, just for the funsies, All right, take care, everybody. At least go say hi to May.